on the 7th of December 2020, the good people of Assin North expressed their mandate freely and elected Mr. James Gyakye Quayson to represent them in the House. Sadly, on the 6th of January 2021, every effort has been made by proxies of government to prevent Mr. Quayson from representing his people, including injuncting him from functioning as a member of Parliament. Mr. Speaker, and this lasted for almost 14 months until the Supreme Court finally made their pronouncement. Right Honorable Speaker, when these machinations by proxies of government failed to break the resolve of Mr. Quayson, the government then took up the challenge frontally and instituted a criminal charge against him, with the Attorney General usually court to hear the matter on a daily basis, all to prevent Mr. Quayson from campaigning for re-election. Mr. Speaker, the President even went further by calling on voters of Assin North not to vote for Mr. Quayson because he was jail-bound. Mr. Speaker, the President was certain and categorical when he said, "Don't vote for someone who will end up in jail." Right Honorable Speaker, this singular categorical statement from His Excellency the President is not only prejudicial, but Mr. Speaker, it's a threat to fair trial and justice, and therefore undermines the judicial system, which is indeed the anchor of our democracy. Right Honorable Speaker, all these machinations did not deter nor weaken Mr. Quayson's resolve. Indeed, he continued to serve his people and believed in his vision. Mr. Speaker, it was therefore not surprising that the good people of Assin North reaffirmed their confidence in him at the just ended election on the 27th of June 2023. With a wider margin, Mr. Speaker, they voted massively for him, and he obtained a whopping 57.56% of the valid vote cast. Mr. Speaker, the people of Assin North have sent a clear message to all politicians, Mr. Speaker, and the government of the day in particular, that they cannot be hoodwinked by sharing of money, nor be intimidated by threats. It is the same message that Ghanaians are sending to all of us, that in the year 2024, they will exercise their franchise based on their conscience, and no amount of tricks nor threats will dissuade them from voting out the administration that we are witnessing. So, Speaker, Ghanaians are really appalled by the abysmal economic mismanagement, poor governance, and increasing level of corruption, leading to unprecedented economic hardship being experienced by the people of Ghana. So, Speaker, the time has come for us as politicians, and rightly so, the political class, to have a rethink about the worsening monetarization of our elections and its negative impact on our democracy. Right Honorable Speaker, I must commend our colleague, Mr. Quayson, for his courage and resilient spirit. He has prevailed in the face of persecution. I am aware that today he is due to appear in court, the Speaker, to defend the trumped-up charges against him. My message to him is to take solace in the good book, in Deuteronomy 31:6, which says, the Speaker, "Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. The Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." The Speaker, I wish to serve notice. The Speaker, I wish to serve notice that the entire minority group will accompany our colleague to court today and any other day that he is to appear in court. Mr. Speaker, we are solidarizing with our colleague, and we will not participate in the business of the House anytime our colleague is in court, and we will be withdrawing from the chamber after this ceremony if the court processes indeed happens today. So, Speaker, amid persecution, cooperation will certainly suffer. So, Speaker, a word to a wise is in Assin North. A word to a wise is in Assin North. So, Speaker, let me use this opportunity to thank you once again for the opportunity. But let me also note that it is only until you swore him in that our colleague, Honorable James Gyakye Quayson, swore the oath of allegiance, and not when he filed his nomination at the Electoral Commission. That should be noted by all stakeholders of state. Mr. Speaker, I urge the government to listen to the good people of Assin North and do the right thing. I urge you. Thank you.